Most people grow up believing financial freedom comes from working harder, work more hours, earn more money, stay busy constantly. But over time, many people realize something uncomfortable. Hard work alone often does not create financial freedom, because financial freedom depends on two things many modern workers struggle to obtain: time and leverage. Time is one of the most important forms of wealth, not just money, because a person can earn a salary while still having almost no control over their life. They wake up to schedules they did not create, work under pressure constantly, trade hours for survival, and when income depends entirely on personal labor, freedom becomes limited by time itself. This creates a difficult reality. Every human being only has 24 hours in a day, so eventually working harder reaches a limit. A person can increase effort temporarily, but cannot endlessly multiply time. This is where leverage becomes important. Leverage means creating systems where results continue growing without requiring equal amounts of personal labor every moment. Examples include businesses' investments, digital products, assets, content automation. Leverage allows income, influence, or value to expand beyond direct hourly work. This is why many wealthy individuals focus heavily on ownership instead of only labor. Because ownership creates scalability. A salary usually grows slowly. But leverage systems can continue producing results long after the initial effort. Modern economies often make this difficult for ordinary workers. Many people spend most of their energy simply maintaining survival. Rent, debt bills, inflation, financial pressure. As a result, they have little remaining: time, energy, capital, mental space to build leverage itself. This creates one of the biggest traps in modern life. People become so busy surviving financially that they struggle to create the conditions needed for future freedom. And over time, exhaustion replaces long-term thinking. Consumer culture deepens this problem further. Modern systems encourage constant spending instead of ownership. People are taught how to consume, but rarely how to build assets generating long-term independence. At the same time, social media often creates unrealistic expectations around financial freedom. People see luxury lifestyles, fast success stories, overnight millionaires. But real financial leverage usually requires patience, consistency, long-term thinking, delayed gratification. And modern culture rarely rewards patience emotionally. Perhaps this is why financial freedom feels psychologically distant for many people, not because they lack ambition, but because modern life continuously consumes the very resources required to escape survival mode. This does not mean financial freedom is impossible, but it often requires shifting from purely trading time for money toward building systems that continue creating value independently over time. And perhaps the most important realization is this: true financial freedom is not only about having more money, it is about gaining more control over time, attention, energy, daily life itself. Because a person can appear financially successful externally, while still having very little freedom internally. And perhaps that is the quiet truth many people slowly begin realizing. Financial freedom is not created only by working harder. It is created by building leverage strong enough to eventually reduce dependence on constant survival labor.